Cool. Hey, hi Nitant. Welcome. Again, we are meeting. So, I think we have been there for last 45 days. We have done the cohort. So, we are just taking testimonials and trying to understand from the folks on the cohort and look like how has been their journey for last 45 days. So, before we start, would you just want to introduce yourself, a little brief about what's your story, where you come from, and what you have been doing so far.
Yes, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for having me. It has been a great journey with you, and since the past 45 days have been a really great learning experience for me. So, talking about myself, I'm an entrepreneur. I perform writer school, past which I was doing some technical consultancy, and then after COVID, we thought of coming up with this idea of an LMS and ERP system. So we have about 3 lakh students to work with, and we cater to about 800 schools across country. The drive of joining Prodomaniacs and why I wanted to learn about product management. Product management came from while I was making this product. तो अच्छा प्रोडक्ट बनाने के लिए I tried to learn many things. I wasn't getting the right platform, so which is where I stumbled upon you and we started with the cohort.
Great, great. I think so. You are one of the cohort members who is already running their business and who comes from the entrepreneur background. So just little on that. So you what like you already mentioned the purpose of it is was to of course make your own product better in a way. But do you also think that making your building your new products, like if you are like you get a lot of ideas and then you want to run through your ideas and want to incrementally build over your ideas. So was that the only purpose for you to joining this cohort, or was it something else also?
No, yeah. So ideas come to you a lot every day, but I think what I lacked or what I wanted to learn or improve on was the process. And I think Prodomaniacs has really helped me streamline the process. It has helped me or improve the way I think, take on problems, look at problems, and how to find the right solutions for them. I think that was a key part where we, in a product discovery phase, we try to identify and narrow down on problems and make better solutions to it. So not just creating products, but also how to execute the entire thing, how to, make more user-centric products. That is also what I've done.
Great, great. But I think, see, like I have been asking everyone about the same question that then, how did you stumble upon Prodomaniacs and why Prodomaniacs? Like, why did you choose, this platform over others? Because, there are already great platforms available.
Oh, that's a great question, and it was really a deciding factor when I first spoke to you over call. The reason I saw to join Prodomaniacs was very simple. It was a straight conversation that I had with you, and I could really find an opportunity to learn, share my problems, and think which lack in most of the codes that are happening right now. I think the small batch size was also one of them, because you get a one-to-one connection, and the most important thing which I felt was to really understand users' problems. Also, in creating Prodomaniacs, you keep on improving by taking feedbacks. So, your drive to create better products and taking a Prodomaniacs as a product was the deciding factor for me why I joined. Because you yourself are very empathetic towards your users while creating products. So, Prodomaniacs is a product of yours, and I think you would take feedbacks and create it better, make it better, which is what compelled me to join Prodomaniacs.
Great, great. But so you came up with a little expectation of yours, and you became a part of the cohort with 15 or 16 odd people. Uh, did you did I live up to your expectation, and how was the journey across those 45 days? Any key takeaways, any key highlights which you want to mention for the folks who are watching this video?
I think the theory bit I think is taught everywhere, but the real learning comes from real life examples, the exercises that we did, the hands-on experience that we got. I think that was really amazing, which really focuses you to implement what you learn in practical things. The
Yeah.
BYOP project I think that is really turning point, when you want to learn product management. Because once you start implementing what you learn in theory to your products, I think the picture becomes more clearer. Uh, I think that was really helpful.
Yeah, great. And like, how was your experience with the cohort folks? Like, did you, because it varied from someone who is a fresher, like you being an entrepreneur, there were product designers, and with again someone over and above decade of years of experience. Then, so how did you find that cohort to be? Because sometimes you want similar set of folks around you, but this time it was not like that. And for me also, again, it was new. But how did you find it being
Yeah,
that in that
yeah.
environment?
Totally didn't expect such a varied and such a wide, experiences coming in from the cohort. Special thanks to all of them that they came in and joined, because the amount of learning that they gave, the varied questions with the expertise, the various fields, the other, different people were experts in different fields. So
Yeah,
I think that also made us learn and brainstorm about things that we otherwise wouldn't have.
yeah, yeah. And like, if I have to ask, you that if someone who is looking for making a transition, building their own product, or for any sort, someone who is an product enthusiast or want to build their own product, it could be anything, right? The purpose of learning product management could be varied, but someone who is trying to learn about product management, and if they are looking for a cohort, and if they want to really join Prodomaniacs, then what will be your key highlights which you want to mention it to them, because of which they should be joining this cohort?
Oh, well, it's a no-brainer for me because the amount of hard work you put in to communicate the thought and communicate it in the right way. I think that will really help the fellow joiners, whoever is looking to join. I think that would really help them. Uh, you keep us together. You kept us all together and kept us going and motivated us. I think that is one thing that I have not seen. People in other cohorts or while learning as an experience, people don't really uh, pay so much attention to what you are learning. They don't take feedback of where you're lacking. They're not available all the time. I'm not saying that you're available all the time, but I'm just saying that the opportunity that you gave us
Yeah.
to clarify our doubts, keep on that learning journey. I think that really helped.
Great, great. And like, what will be your rating for me and for Prodomaniacs, if I have to ask you, on the scale of 0 to 5, uh, what would you rate?
I think I would want you to rate nothing short of excellent. Wouldn't want you to put on a number scale because the learning I've got from Prodomaniacs and you should not be put on a number line. But I think it is exceptional, and I have no reservations to recommend this to anyone who wants to learn product management or the journey itself or how to create products. I think Rashik is the right person, to get in touch with.
Great, great. Thanks for the kind words. Here, I just wanted to also highlight on the part wherein you
So this
again.
is jargon for five.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. Again, detailing it out. But yeah,
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
wanted to ask is, like, a lot of people, they tend to spend a lot of money on learning experience, right? And you coming in from your entrepreneur background, and considering where I know you, you would have spent good amount of money maybe joining other cohorts, right? What was your reason in terms of looking at the cost of the entire program, not taking out the the actual cost, but I'm just saying that was it not a shocker for you also when you actually completed the cohort, and then thinking back, Arey, why was this so low, or maybe comparing it to other cohorts? So the question here is, one is, how did you really feel about after completing the cohort, with the amount of money you have spent in? Was the value proposition offered to you? And second is comparing it to now the other cohorts who are going up to lakhs, and people are going and spending money. Do you think that is a valid value proposition which is being offered to them by those cohorts? Do you think they should also go for something which is expensive, just for the sake of learning product management? What do you think? What are your views on it?
In my opinion, money is not an indicator of how much you would learn.
Yeah.
For what value I got, I think it was exceptional. The value that you provided us with the money that you took from us, it was exceptional, and the amount of hard work you put in it shows. So, but learning is not definitely not an indicator. If you pay a very high fees, be it from any premier institute or the boards folks that are taking right now, money is not an indicator, uh, but the passion that you want to build your cohort with, or what you want to get out of your students. I think that is the paramount thing for someone who's teaching,
Yeah.
like per se. So I think that is the driving factor, and I find you in top charts. You take the best. You make you drive your students to be the best. So I
Yeah.
think I don't think other cohorts would offer you that, especially with the size of 150 and 200 odd folks. I think it's next to impossible to personalize your learning experience. I think that wouldn't be possible at any price bracket. The
Yeah.
value that you have given us, I don't think that would be possible for any price bracket.
Great, great. That means a lot. The reason why I'm asking is because a lot of people have been in touch with me, asking about different codes which are being offered, and the only reason which I tell them is irrespective of which code you join in, again you have to put in a lot of effort, and you have been again one of those top 2 3 cohort members who has almost attended all the sessions live. They have not gone to the recorded sessions, and those people will find value in the any cohort. So irrespective of how much amount you put into any cohort, but if you have that focus on learning and if you keep attending live sessions, I believe you get the most value out of it. And second of it is wherein I say you don't have to put in a lot of money to learn this aspect unless you completely believe on that particular mentor, and there is no job guarantee. The good part about this entire cohort was there were few folks who were expecting to get a job ready. There were few folks like you who were entrepreneurs and wanted to make their own product, right? So I did not have that burden of always trying to make you what do you say, eligible for a particular job role, right? But I was getting you job ready, but the learning was same irrespective of what your goal was, right? So everyone was in the same cart, and then we were just trying to learn product management. So this just wanted to highlight on the the money part which people are spending and the efforts they are not putting into it, and then they are blaming the cohorts. But the point here is you don't need a lot of money to be burnt around learning this product management, because it's very simple. It's just it takes few weeks to also get through the entire product management piece, and then you have to put in those efforts. You have to forget everything for the next 2 months if you are joining this any cohort, right? So but yeah, I think for me has been a valid experience, of course, coming from different backgrounds. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this last 45 days, and looking forward to like your projects now. And yeah, I think that's my time. Anything you want to say before we are wrapping it up, the
Yeah,
entire cohort?
one thing I would want to add in my testimonial is for the people who are looking for cohorts, looking for a job. Okay, we want to be job ready. I think I would quote Baba Ranchod Das and say that, if you know how to do it and you are good at it, you will be paid. You'll be paid good.
Yeah.
So I don't think people who actually would learn the process would have any difficulty finding jobs
Yeah.
if they are good at what they are doing. So just focus on creating good products and learning the process instead of being job ready and just hunting for the jobs.
Yeah.
I think the process is much more important, and it will land you up in good places.
Yeah, and that has been true
For
with
the
few
cohort
folks.
experience,
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, and for the cohort experience, it was wonderful. I was, apart from my busy schedule, I always made time and attended all the live sessions just to be a part of that interactive session. Always good with questions, because that really helped me learn more. And the fact that I'm getting that privilege of time and the expert members that we called in
Yeah.
was really special to me and helped me learn. So, and that would be also my advice for fellow members as well. Attend the live sessions, because learning is in interactions.
Yeah, yeah, and that helps, right? Because recordings is a complete different game, and when you interact live, and because you are there, present physically, mentally, emotionally, you are there. So that plays an important role, and that's what I have been recommending. And if you look at the entire attendance on an average has been 85 to 90% plus, and that's a great for me. Like considering first cohort, I was able to at least make everyone be there live sessions, be there at the live session. So that has been again was a challenge for me, but I think everyone also supported to be there in the live session. So yeah, that has been a great thing. Thanks for highlighting. Okay, cool, Nitant. I think that's it. Thank you for your time. That has been very kind words, and looking forward to your next project. And yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Kashik, for this and for the past 45 days and wonderful learning that you've shared with us.
Yeah,
Great to see more of you soon.
great. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.